strict statement of purpose for MBA colleges. So when you apply to management colleges, they do ask for statement of purpose. Now, these are some tips basically to help you write a good SOP. I mean, a good that could create a great impression and help you get selected. So we do have programs for interview, VAT, etc. We do help to fill forms, statement of purpose, and guide with answers. If you're interested for any management entrance or placement interview training, do contact us. The first thing that you need to do is sell yourself. Imagine yourself as a product. I mean, say I want to sell a toothbrush. How would I sell a toothbrush? Why would people buy my toothbrush vis-a-vis other person's toothbrush? I mean, given that each person has one item. Same way. So think of yourself as a product and think of as a marketer, how will you sell yourself to the panelists? The key is to highlight your achievements. Figure out what makes you different, what highlights you, and try to put forward your best foot forward in your SOP. Don't shy away from marketing yourself. A lot of people do shy away. I mean, they feel that I'm boasting too much. As long as it is facts and as long as that you've done something, do mention it. Highlight your achievements. Extremely important. Make it a story. I mean, humans enjoy story. I mean, the human evolution has come from story as such. Stories can make your SOP interesting. So make the whole thing, if possible, like a story, which could be easy to read. It also helps you to communicate your points effectively. Try, think as a story writer and make it a story and try to present it in a more interesting fashion. Use it to read the interview. I mean, what happens is normally once you read the SOP, the panelists read the SOP, they ask you questions. And the questions are normally asked from the SOP, something that catches the interview eye. So identify areas that you want the interview to ask you questions on. So you want some questions to be asked, so identify what are the areas. And try to highlight those points in the statement of purpose. So the interview will ask you questions on that area and you can lead the interview to impress the panelists. So highlight those perspectives as possible. Show your interest in college. I mean, unless you mention something specific about college, I mean, it doesn't show interest. I mean, talk about clubs, maybe talk about something in the college, the vision, mission statement, go to the website, talk to students of the college and find out and see what will help you. I mean, what will you gain from the college? If you can put that in the SOP, it shows that you've done actually researched about the college and show the interest in the college. Use numbers. I mean, numbers helps to drive a point. Also, numbers makes it interesting. So when you read something and you see numbers, it normally becomes more believable. Apart from that, it's also catch the eye. So that, I mean, normally when a panelist reads the SOP, they already read a lot of things and they like it. So making it interesting, putting numbers does add flavor to your SOP. Be specific. Don't be like general. I like to read. No. Try to be more specific. I read to read fiction or I read to read self-help books. I like music. No. Go specific. I like classical music. I like Carnatic music. Being more specific shows that you have better knowledge about the whole thing. So try to be more specific as far as possible. Also, what happens in questioning, it narrows down your area of questioning. If you say music, then they can ask you anything about music. But if you say Carnatic music, normally they'll ask you very specific to those areas. And that could help you to answer and also help you narrow down what you need to prepare for the interview. Don't copy from AI. I mean, people can make out. The panelists have been going to a lot of AI stuff. They see people presenting presentations, reports in their college for various projects on AI. So they're familiar with the language. So also when you write copy directly from AI, the language out there may not match the way you speak. That's what one panelist look for. I mean, they look for how the language you mentioned out there and what you speak, are they matching or not? If they don't, they believe that you've copied it and you will get lesser marks. So try to write on your own, be more creative. Do get it checked, but do write on your own as far as possible and be more creative. Hope this helps. We'll come up with more videos that will help you with regards to preparation for interviews, for entrance exams. Do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.